When God creates a new creature, well, he can get a little carried away with its size. If these animals weren't captured on camera, there would be no proof they existed, and we certainly wouldn't have been able to bring them to you. That's why we compiled the biggest, freakiest, and weirdest looking animals in the world. Let's jump right in. Giant green anaconda. The giant anaconda, the common anaconda, the water common boa, and the sucuri are just a few names for the green anaconda. With a length of more than 6 meters, it is both the heaviest and one of the longest snakes in the world. The green anaconda weighs about 215 pounds and is 7.1 feet in length. They are usually olive green with dark brown or black markings in color. They can live for up to 10 years in the wild and 30 years in captivity. The green anaconda is a nighttime predator that spends the majority of its time in the water. It is primarily found in South America, though it can occasionally be found in the Florida Everglades when no one wanders too far from home. Black caiman. Crocodiles are frightening enough, but their caiman cousin will freak you out. Nigerian populations have been crowded by commercial hunting, although it was once widespread throughout its range. The 1940s and 1950s saw a sharp rise in the killing of black caimans for their shiny black leather skins, as a number of other more well-known South American crocodiles were declining. Through the 1970s, hunting persisted, nearly destroying numerous towns. The population of black caimans has reportedly decreased by 99% over the past century. Colombia, Venezuela, the Guianas, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Brazil, Trinidad, and even Paraguay are among the regions where the green anaconda is native. Largest crocodile, the Sarcosuchus imperator. If you think modern-day saltwater crocodiles are big, wait till you learn about one of their ancestral cousins. Based on the most recent reports, the horrific Sarcosuchus imperator was up to 12.2 meters or 40 feet long and up to 8 tons in weight or 17,600 pounds. For context, let's say this enormous creature was about 7.5 times heavier than and twice as long as Lolong. It's understandable why some people refer to this mega predator as a super croc. The crocodile family tree is somewhat complicated, but Sarcosuchus was part of a group called crocodiliforms toward the beginning of their ancestry, earning it the distinction of being the largest crocodiliform ever. Manta ray. For many years, researchers believed there was only one type of manta ray. In 2008, scientists found out that there are 2 separate species of manta rays: the big oceanic manta ray, which exists in all of the world's main oceans and spends the majority of its life far from land, and the reef manta ray, which typically lives along the coastlines in the Indo-Pacific. Both varieties of manta rays are filter feeders, meaning they take in zooplankton and krill through rows of small rakes called gill plates that line their mouth while swimming with their mouths open. The only time giant manta rays are found together is when they're feeding. They are seen to be predators and hunt well below the sea's surface. Hence, the biggest rays in the world are manta rays, which are also very intelligent and endangered. Largest tiger, the Siberian tiger. The tiger is the undeniable ruler of large cats, while the lion reigns supreme in the wild. The tiger is the largest species of cat now on the planet, and it dwarfs all other felines to a great extent. Tigers have distinct stripes and coloration that give them a regal and terrifying appearance. Records show that male Siberian tigers normally weighed between 397 and 675 pounds, and were up to 120 inches long. Unfortunately, current tigers do not reach the same size as their elder ancestors due to habitat loss and reduced food availability. Due to habitat degradation, most wild Siberian tigers nowadays are on the smaller side of average, which is most likely a result of longer feeding intervals. However, the Siberian tiger is the world's biggest tiger and cat. Harpy eagles. When it comes to birds, eagles are among the giants, controlling the skies over their lands. Approximately 60 different eagle species may be found throughout the world, and they can be found in almost any location, including lowland deserts, coasts, and high mountains. The biggest and most powerful predatory birds that may be found in rainforests all around the world are harpy eagles. Despite having a wingspan of up to 7 feet 4 inches or 224 centimeters, the big animals only weigh 8.5 to 20 pounds, or 3.8 to 9 kilograms. This stunning bird is ridiculously large, fierce, majestic, proud, and superior in size. The bald eagle. Bald eagles are among the most well-known birds in the world and are the national bird of the United States. They are big eagles that are common and numerous throughout the US. They weigh up to 14 pounds and have an enormous wingspan measurements between 5 feet and 7 feet. Typically, females are about 25% bigger than males. It's interesting to note that bald eagles' size and latitude correlate with larger birds being found farther from the equator. Some of the largest bald eagles in the US can be seen in Alaska. Bald eagles, Haliaeetus leucocephalus, are not bald despite their name. Their name originates from an archaic phrase that meant white-headed. Large birds with dark brown bodies and white heads are called bald eagles. The largest bear. Which of the 3 types of bears, black bears, brown bears, and polar bears, do you think is the largest? You would be wrong if you chose the brown bear. Brown bears come in second to polar bears in terms of size. Kodiak bears are one of the 2 most renowned brown bear subspecies in North America, along with the grizzly bear. They've been separated from other bears for nearly 12,000 years and only inhabit the islands in the Kodiak archipelago. The biggest bear species in the world is the Kodiak bear. When standing on its hind legs, a huge male can reach heights exceeding 10 feet. They can reach 1,500 pounds in weight. Females are 30% lighter and 20% smaller than males. Largest lion. The Panthera leo. A male lion is an elegant animal that is justifiably referred to as the king of the jungle due to its intimidating stature and flowing mane. Similar to their male counterparts, female lions are fierce hunters who rank among the best in the animal kingdom. These gorgeous but lethal cats are apex predators that rule the habitats in which they live. There's disagreement over whether to measure the largest lion in the world by weight, length, or height. Panthera leo, the only extant species of lion, is only found in certain regions of Africa and one conservation park in Gujarat, India. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that the largest lion species that have ever existed has vanished. This is thought to have been Panthera leo atrox, the American lion. Panthera leo atrox, often known as the American cave lion, is thought to have been about 25% bigger, 350 kilograms heavier than current lions. It vanished approximately 11,000 years ago. Largest pig. The Suscrofa. Suscrofa domesticus is the scientific name for pigs, which are well-known creatures found throughout the world. Since they are omnivores, they will consume almost anything. Pigs in the wild can hunt on plants, insects, acorns, beechnuts, and chestnuts in the woodlands where they thrive. Who would have thought that Big Bill, a Tennessee-based domesticated Poland China hog that reached a weight of 2,500 pounds, would qualify as the largest pig in the world? These adaptive pigs can reach full maturity, weighing up to 800 pounds on average. Swan. Swan trumpeter as a swan species is known as the black-billed swan, Cygnus buccinators, because of its loud, low-pitched call. It is the largest swan, measuring around 6 feet or 1.8 meters long with a 10-foot or 3-meter wingspan, and it weighs less than the mute swan. It was once on the verge of extinction. In the United States, fewer than 100 were counted in 1935, but it has since mounted a strong comeback. Although it is still classified as vulnerable, its population in Western Canada and the northwest of the United States now exceeds 5,000. Giant crab. The Japanese spider crab. The crab Kong is a Japanese spider crab. Its 6-meter leg span allows it to embrace an automobile. 20 kilograms in weight, has a claw span of more than 8 feet, and is between 30 and 40 years old. They can only be found in Japan, as the name suggests, and only off the shore of Honshu Island, which faces the Pacific Ocean and is highly populous, the largest island in Japan. It is the largest crab in the world. These animals are best caught on video and not in real life. Imagine facing such a crocodile or lion in the wild. Shout out to the daredevils capturing them on camera in that moment. We're glad you all made it out alive and lived to tell the tale, or rather show them to us. Which of the featured creatures frightened you the most? Let us know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you found this content enjoyable. Also, remember to click the notification icon to know when we share more content like this.